Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is BloodHound, and welcome to a Switchblade gameplay. I believe I went 52-7. It was my first game back after playing an entire weekend of Modern Warfare, which, by the way, I did not manage to clip anything because for the life of me, I cannot figure out how to play that game and get decent scores. But maybe in the future, once learn the maps, how to move around and stuff like that, the more guns that I unlock, the more attachments I get, and just metas start to stabilize in that game, maybe I'll start to perform better. But for now, I actually cannot do anything in that game. I'm literally struggling to have a 1 KD. I'm just getting deleted every single time I try to cross a road or anything. I die before I could even ADS with especially assault rifles and LMGs. And it's honestly frustrating. Or if I try to play ground war and then I get sniped from some rooftop 50 meters away that I can't even see, or by some tanks sitting on a mountain, which is utterly cancer. Anyways, I would have an entire video dedicated to my first initial impressions of Modern Warfare, but really nothing has really changed since the beta. I mean, the only things that have actually improved for me are the performance updates, which I do not drop like ever below 144 FPS when I'm playing like the normal 6v6 or the 10v10 game modes. I do drop quite a bit on ground war, but that's to be expected. But still, even on ground war, I drop nowhere near to the level than I would have in, let's say, Battlefield 5 or Battlefield 1, which is actually pretty good. The visuals are a lot better than the beta. It's a lot easier to see people than it was in the beta. I mean, the shadows are less dark. There's less contrast when you're walking in and out of buildings and trying to see in and out of certain windows and stuff like that, which is great. The sound design is a lot better. I could hear footsteps from miles away, and I could tell whether someone's above me, behind me, if they're walking upstairs or not, which I can't do in Battlefield 5, for example, which is changing, hopefully. Let's see if that actually does anything on Tuesday. And also, the customization is insane in this game. The campaign is great, and there isn't any specialist abilities, and the only thing that I found annoying when it comes to gadgetry and equipment and stuff is the claymores, which is absolute cancer. But like always, claymores are cancer in every single game, no matter what they are. Now, the TTK is a bit too fast, in my opinion. I mean, I can't even turn around when I'm getting shot at unless they have like 10% accuracy. I mean, that's a given in any game, I guess. And the netcode is absolute trash. Now, it is confirmed that there are host migrations in this game, which would indicate that there is some peer-to-peer networking, which is absolutely unacceptable in this day and age. We should be having full-on dedicated servers, but that appears that isn't the case. Now, if it is true that they're running regular servers and peer-to-peer as a backup, the regular servers are absolute dog shit as well. I mean, you could just go check Battle Nonsense's beta review, or not review, but this is beta network testing. And in short, Modern Warfare has like the worst delays out of any FPS game that he's tested in like recent years, which is pretty damn bad. Also, I do not like the maps in this game at all. There's only one map that I like, and that's Hackney Yard, which is the only map in the entire game that's actually traditional Call of Duty map with 3 lanes. Everything else is just this realistic, open, Battlefield-esque maps that honestly play like absolute dog shit. The interiors are way too detailed, and there's a ton of hiding spots in there. The weapon penetration is absolute trash compared to prior games. And the weapon grind for this game, that is, let's say, you unlock a gun and you have to progress through 50, 60, or 70 levels of worth of attachments, and some of the attachments that you want are literally like rank 60 or rank 55, for example. And to get there, you have to grind through hundreds upon hundreds of kills. That's not fun for people religiously playing this game, and especially not fun for people who just play this game on a weekly basis, let's say on a Friday or Saturday night. They really need to increase the XP rate that you earn these attachments. The movement needs to be buffed in this game to be more in line with Black Ops 4. You don't have to have insane jumping heights like you do in Black Ops 4, but at least make the slide a bit more aggressive and a bit longer, and it doesn't feel like you're slowing down when you're trying to slide. It would help a lot when you're trying to peek corners and try to get into rooms and try not to die immediately. I think great movement in this game would really help a lot for aggressive players. Anyways, that's about it for my initial thoughts. Like I said before, my main issues from the beta still exist, like the netcode and time to kill. And now that we got our hands on the full game, I really hope that they tweak the weapon grind, and hopefully with DLC content, they bring back some absolute bangers in terms of older Modern Warfare maps, and hopefully the original maps that they create as well are actually decent and nothing at all like the base game maps that they have right now. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
Sniper's nest on standby. Priority tasking request received. Snipers to transport positions. Leaving AO.
Bagged him.
Sniper helicopter above. Fire orders received. Active 5 rolling in Jennings 4. Going to glass. Zero effect.
This one hurt a bit.
Enemies have destroyed your assault pack.
Enemy RCXD in your AO.
Seconds. We're taking ground fire.
Another day, another dollar.